What the floop is this gaslighting? He was not there.
Oh.
Oh! Hi, I'm Toriel.
I'm Alex, and today we are reacting to GOT7's new title track, Last Piece. Yay! Finally!
Finally, and the teasers look really they looked very cool, and the teaser of this song sounded really cool.
Right? We didn't get an MV teaser, so I don't know what's gonna fully be happening in the actual
GOT7
video, but
y'all didn't bother just to splice a couple clips. It's not that hard.
not that difficult.
But
either way, we're excited to actually watch it. So let's get into it.
Is it bright? Okay.
Bright. Ooh, could get brighter. Okay. Let's go.
Oh, it's so sparkly. Oh. Oh, the hat you need.
This is elaborate. Ooh. But there than there.
Whoa.
Oh no. Oh no.
Jin Young. Yes, bam.
Ooh. He looks so good.
He looks so good.
Yeah, smart. Get this dancing Mars. Ooh. Oh.
Oh! Is that Jackson killing this? Oh. Yes!
Ooh.
Oh! This whole switching Yugi places. Oh! 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 Look at you!
Ooh,
he
no.
looks so yummy. Turn the lights back off. It's disrespectful. Oh my! His hair? Right here.
Disgusting. Ooh. Not Jin Young doing the dance. Oh no. Ooh.
Where's Youngjae? He hasn't shown up at all in this music video.
Wait, yeah. I was ready for him. He's singing now, right?
He sings the first one, and JB sings the second. Sorry, for the first part of the chorus, and JB sings the second. He was in Breath.
Is he injured?
Is he injured? When did they film this?
I don't remember him being injured.
They didn't make that announcement.
Did I miss something? I'm so confused.
I'm really so confused. Okay.
Let's
Just
keep
had to
going,
say that because I was like, why am I not seeing him?
Is he in the group shot?
I'm not.
Big titties.
I know. For you. Oh. Youngjae!
There's Youngjae.
What the floop is this gaslighting? He was not there. He was not there.
And now he's here.
And it was a big reveal like they knew. What the hell's that?
see the last piece? Like...
Oh.
Oh, did I get it?
Good morning. We're stupid, but smart. Alex is smart, I'm stupid. Sorry. Go as you were. As you were, everyone. So sorry. Let's rewind that a little bit. So sorry, everyone. Yeah. That's what they're saying. It's incomplete without him.
Ooh. Okay, coat as a shirt. Oh, he does have a shirt, so okay.
Yeah. Come on. Need your breath of love. Yeah. Oh my god. Sorry, marking that freaking with this long, cool, fringy shit, dancing like that. They better do a stage now. Ooh, bam! Bam, bam! Ooh! Yes, and all 7 of them back. It is saying to the power of 7, you know, it is like constantly reaffirming how important that all of them are to the group. Ooh, that was a... Okay, cool. Y'all, I almost beefed the entire company for not putting Youngjae in this music video, and turns out that was the point. Okay. Sorry about that. Camera might fell. Nobody got injured, but that was chaotic.
You survived the camera falling.
Yes.
Anyways, back to GOT7.
What was I saying?
I actually don't remember. So we're gonna have to end whatever you. We talked about Youngjae and the missing part, but I think we were done on that.
Okay, I'll just go to it. Yeah, so the song was so cool. It was very was it atmospheric is the word? Not,
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like a little atmospheric pop, but then that like harder like post chorus was so good.
Right.
Each time. Like
that part hit.
It hit perfectly. Remember that was in the teaser and we were like, whoa, what's that gonna sound like with the rest of it? And it's very cool. Like I love how beautifully accented it is. Like it's just like it's so good. And I love I think the rappers like interchange who sings the latter half of that post chorus, and which I love that they're divvying up everything into 2, so everyone just kind of shows up more than once instead of like you just get this one little part. I like that they're interchanging everybody more, and
yeah, I don't know if any of the rappers had a lot of parts, but
yeah, but I think they just kept coming back.
Yeah, I did see them a decent amount, so they weren't like ignored.
No.
I was just like, okay, it wasn't a rap heavy song.
No, but it was nice, and they sang a little bit, and they also like rapped, and I love that. If we're gonna utilize them, they can be versatile, and they are. True. So I love that. It was so, and I love the fashions. Wow, just like in Breath, it was just so classy, so artistic, so intellectual, but also avant-garde. So fashion. Like when you think of fashion, like yes. Like just the textures of their looks were so mentally visually pleasing. Like when Jackson walked in with like his suede on, like I don't even know, like it went in velvet, sorry, not suede, it was velvet on velvet, like it looked like crushed velvet, it looked like it was butter, like just hanging off of his chest. So I was like, ooh, this is a sensual experience to observe. Woo! Yeah. And they just all looked amazing. I loved Mark's hair when it was like slightly like quiffed, but it was like still curly, because I don't think he's naturally curly, and I love his natural hair. And yeah, it was just everyone, and Bam Bam, young man, we know that he's been getting buff on the gram, but to see it manifested in a comeback where he always turns a look and his hair's bright red, because in Breath it wasn't bright red.
Was it bright red in both dance scenes? I'm trying to remember.
I'm pretty sure. I think he dyed it in between Breath and this video, but I don't think it changed in this video. Like
it looked much more red in one of the outfits than in the other one.
I think he was wearing red. Yeah, I just kind of like amplified
visual trickery.
Yeah. Also, the color correcting in this music video, I think was top notch. Like I felt it was like it enhanced all the right colors. Like the aesthetic of it entirely was very like chic, and I loved it. Like it went perfectly with Breath, but it was also still like fit the song. I think it was because Breath was more laid back and this one was more hype. So I felt these like choices in these clothes were less about like were more like performance decadent as opposed to just kind of like actual runway model or like wow, this man walking down the street is very fashionable, you know what I mean, which more the other one was because that was more runway. I felt this was more like, even though it was runway in style, but in feel and the way they put the pieces together, I felt it was very performance avant-garde. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Especially for K-pop, it's a specific type of fashion that they do for their performance stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. What did I think? I feel like the song was very low key, so like I feel like it's gonna be a grower for sure. And that I was like, okay, she cute. I love that post chorus part though. That really slaps.
That slaps.
And I don't like. For me, I get there was the concept of the video having them all be separate and then coming together kind of thing, but it kind of like didn't give me the performance as much as I expected
right,
in the music video because they weren't performing together.
Dancing.
Yeah, so I was very like. Not discombobulated fully in that way, but like in terms of like evaluating the song and performance, I'm like, I don't know. Did I see it?
Right, it's hard to see
Did
who was singing what to because they would someone would have their solo shot of dancing and then they would like lip sync each other's parts.
Exactly. So I wasn't always registering who was doing what. So I'm just like, I saw Youngjae, but did I hear him? I'm sure I heard him. Where was he doing things? I don't even know.
They kept fooling around with Youngjae. They kept putting him here and then putting him there, and it's like
Right? Those were so cool. Yeah, so they did some cool effects with it and stuff. I don't know. I feel like the thing sometimes with GOT7, like, first of all, I don't know for me, like, it's one of those things in somebody's career, you know, where they have such a high moment, like they did with You Calling My Name, that, like, afterwards it's kind of like, oh, we're not going to do that again, but that was so good. But I mean, like, that's been their whole career, is that they have so many different concepts, and they go all over the place with what they're doing. It all fits together. They have a lot of romantic songs, which usually seem to also be about the fans and the whole experience. Like, we're not brand new. We've seen them 4 times in concert, so I know them pretty well. We like them pretty well. But most of their comebacks have, like, a different feel from the last one, or sort of take a new direction. Even when they're kind of similar, you're like, oh, okay. Like, you know, like, okay, both Hard Carry and Never Ever were both, like, hype and EDM, but, like, in very different ways.
Yeah.
So, that's the kind of the thing. You never know exactly what you're going to get with them. So sometimes I'm like, but could we just do a bit more of that? But
yeah, you have a specific...
But I do think this kind of had a similar feel to Not by the Moon in the way that they both felt very like regal and
regal's a good word.
Fancy, intellectual, museums, European in that sort of way.
Right.
So
poetic.
Yeah. So they definitely had continuity in that way, you know. And they look good.
And they look very good in a princely concept, let's not lie.
Yes,
right? Like they look royal. Regal.
I just think sometimes I wish they could go like a little more like mature and sexy, which they do, but like You Calling My Name was just even more that next step,
right?
You know?
More
and something like Aura from the last album, or even Poison, have a bit more of that vibe where they can give like the soft princely is nice, but they can give a bit more like stern and masculine kind of thing, you know what I mean?
A bit more like stylized or kind of like coolness.
Yeah, like an intense 2 p.m. vibe rather than like a At a Toy instead of a My House, if you want to do 2 p.m. examples.
Oh, that's very good. I love both.
Yeah, actually, no, and I love both, and I like all these songs. This one's just, I'm just saying, I want them to do another one like that. Because I was like, okay, Not by the Moon cute, but I was expecting this to be the more dark and intense one, which it was compared to Not by the Moon, but like in a different kind of way.
Yeah, they kind of.
But the stages might bring it there, you know.
Yeah, their performances are unparalleled. Like they really just like convince you. They can convince.
They make me love every song. I'm like,
can make it
I love this one, and I'm like, oh, I love it.
I was gonna say some weird analogy. They can make a polar bear move to Australia. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, you know what? I don't know if it's for me. Oh, but you're performing and you're telling me with this performance that I'll do it. Like they're very convincing. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like they're very convincing.
They sell a performance.
They sell.
They're performers more than anything.
I'll say the regular one. They sell ice to a penguin.
They make good music. They put a lot of work into that music. They have good voices, good raps, amazing
chemistry,
visuals, chemistry.
They're stunning as hell, yes.
All of that, but the performance is really where they bring it out.
That's where it is. And the
they just have a good
fantastic, but that's not what.
Yeah, definitely that too.
It's not about this.
So yeah, overall, we really enjoyed this comeback from GOT7. Can't wait to watch the stages. Maybe we'll do a live reaction if YouTube likes us.
Okay.
And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see that, or if you want to see more of our content. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Happy J-popping!
Should I get up? Are you scared now? You're traumatized.
A little bit. Yeah, y'all scared me.
Right?
Y'all scared me for a second.
What was going on?
But that's
I guess
really
it was just
cute.
the plot, you know?
But that's really cute.
Yeah.
Like, to do that, and he is. He's so... Please don't be broken. Please be okay. Hello? Yeah, it's still filming.
Well, that's chaotic.